Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a fragrance from the house of Moncler. So on today's video, we have a handy dandy Moncler fragrance. This is from their, what is called Les Sommets Mondiaux, which is the summits of the world. They have, I believe it's 4 or 5 fragrances within this range. And the one that we have here today is Le Solstice. And it's actually called Le Solstice un Soufflé de Santal Irisé. I think that's how you say it, Irisé? I don't know. But essentially what that translates to is the solstice, a breath of iridescent sandalwood. So it is sandalwood fragrance, obviously, and this is what the box looks like. So it does say Moncler on it. It has this wood-like texture to it. It is cardboard, just so you do know that, but it does have a nice texturized pattern to it. It says Moncler here. It says some information here. This is a 100 ml bottle or 3.4 fluid ounces. And it does say the name of the actual fragrance on here. All of them have this cursive type of writing. On the side, you have this thing that looks like a sticker, which says the name of the actual collection itself, but it's not a sticker. If you actually open this, it's part of the actual box. This is very hard to open, by the way. And you have your bottle sitting in there very nicely. Just really quickly, you do have some information here at the bottom of the front panel and of the back panel of the actual thing. It says where it's made. This fragrance is made in France and it is distributed by Interparfums. Interparfums does quite a bit of different brands itself. I think they do Coach, they do Lanvin, and they also do Moncler and a couple of other brands that I can't think of right now. They're not that big of a group like L'Oreal or Coty, but they are, significant enough to, be able to carry a house like Moncler. So yes, like I said, this is what the packaging looks like. Once you open this up, you do get your fragrance in there. I'm not quite sure why I closed it again. I'm sorry. It's a day before Christmas Eve. I think, we are all a little bit tired. I think we're all just ready for the festivities to begin and be over with because they're very nice, but they're very draining. Just so you do know, this back part here is extremely heavy. So it is a very heavy cardboard itself. And I forgot to show you that there's a little certificate of authenticity inside of the box itself. This actually comes with the Moncler codes. Moncler, if you're not familiar with the brand itself, they are very, very popular at the moment for their outerwear. It's expensive outerwear. I can't afford it, but it is very popular at the moment. And when you look at the bottle, here it is. It's a dark brown glass itself. Now, it looks dark here based on the lighting, but it does have that dark brown type of color, which is a good thing because it will protect your actual liquid inside from actually changing or from getting damaged by, UVA and UVB ray lights. They'll still penetrate this brown glass, but it won't be as significant as a transparent bottle. But you get that cursive writing in there. You also get the Moncler logo. You get the Moncler logo at the top. And the nice thing about this one is that the lid is actually full on glass. So it does look insignificant. It does look a little bit cheap. It's not a magnetized lid. It's a pressurized one, but it will hold the actual fragrance itself. And it is a nice glass top. Now I got my fragrance on Bloomingdale's and it was pretty expensive. Not as expensive because they actually had a sale, but it's $240 for the 100 ml. And then they have a 6.8 ounce or 200 ml size bottle, and that's going to run you $360 US. So it's not that much of a difference. You're talking about $120 US to get the big one. Now, I don't know. At the time of filming this video, I was very kind of pissed off. I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I was looking up, all of the information because they usually go on this scavenger hunt looking for all the information for their fragrance. So I can give you the most accurate and up-to-date information. And when I was doing that, I saw that Joma Shop is carrying the 6.8 ounce bottle or the 200 ml bottle for $179. So that's even cheaper than the small bottle. If you can get that one on there, if you can get this fragrance on there, I would certainly say to do that because it's a really great deal. I'm actually considering returning mine and going to get that one, but let me know if that's tacky or ghetto. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, this is what the bottle looks like itself. It's a very nice fragrance. I will give you that. The name itself is giving it a really great description. It's a breath of iridescent sandalwood. And that's what it gives you. This fragrance is, made by Daniela Andreu. She's a perfumer for this one. Daniela Andreu does a lot of fragrances for Miu Miu. She does a lot of fragrances for Prada. And I can see the Prada is in here, but it's very Moncler. I think that, according to the other fragrance that I got, which was Haute Montagne, and I did a review on that fragrance here, this one itself is, very much part of that family. It has that like powderiness. It's not a Prada powderiness, but it's a very nice, soft, subdued type of elegance that you get with these houses when you're doing a luxury experience. And they do that very well here. Now, it does give you that sandalwood. Now, really quick disclaimer, because when I think sandalwood, my brain instantly goes to Santal Blush by Tom Ford. And that's a very bitter, you know, sharp, kind of harsh sandalwood. Or it goes to something very creamy and sexy like a Bond Number 9 sandalwood. And this sandalwood itself is what it says. It's iridescent. It's like a very vibrant sandalwood. It's like if you were to grab sandalwood and make this really modern, sexy, sleek table or coffee table, this is what this smells like. So it kind of has a synthetic quality to it. The notes in this fragrance are going to be iris, white musk, and sandalwood. So you get that very clean, soft, elegant touch with that white musk, which is definitely one thing that, you know, really sticks to this fragrance. The iris in here gives you that lipsticky type of vibe. And then you're mixing it with a kind of cold, soft, creamy sandalwood, if that makes any sense. I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but it really is a soft and creamy type of sandalwood, but it also has a cold element to it. It's not going to be a warm sandalwood that envelops you in it or gives you a nice warm hug, but it is going to be a fragrance that does wear very well. It is very sophisticated. It is very opulent. It is very elegant. I certainly think that this fragrance is going to fall a little bit more feminine. That's my opinion. Now, I know that these fragrances are considered to be unisex, so do take that into consideration that this fragrance is a unisex fragrance. Now, the issue with that is when you say unisex, they're always going to fall either too feminine or too masculine. This one falls a teeny tiny bit on the masculine side, and the reason I say that is because it has a sweet quality to it. So it has that iris in there, it has that white musk, and it has that sandalwood, but there's kind of like this little sugary type of synthetic component in the background that's just making this fragrance have a very lightweight type of smell. I'll be completely also transparent about this. It's not the most original scent. It's not going to be a fragrance that you're going to be like, this is revolutionary and this is groundbreaking, and they just, you know, redid everything and threw the whole kitchen sink out to make this fragrance, you know, a very big, innovative smell. That's not what you're getting here, but I don't think that's really what this brand is trying to do here, at least from my experience in smelling Haute Montagne and now smelling Le Solstice. This fragrance is definitely supposed to be a likable scent. It's going to be very charismatic. It's going to be youthful, but it's also going to be very, you know, upscale and, you know, expensive. I really think that they really got that correct and they really hit their target. So I definitely think that it is a likable scent. It is a very youthful and sophisticated scent. I do think that if you actually smell this fragrance, you're probably going to like it because, like I said, it is extremely likable. It's just, I don't know, it's very vibrant. It has that beautiful sandalwood, and like I said, it's a creamy and kind of cold sandalwood. It's not going to be warm where it's, you know, too creamy and it's like, I just want to lay on someone. But it is going to have that, you know, very, I don't know, have you ever met this really rich person ever? And this rich person's like, they're not trying to be mean or anything, but they're very effortless in their approach, which kind of gives this cold vibe. Like, I don't care, but I'm not too good for anything type of vibe. This fragrance is giving that. So it's very effortless, you know, very straightforward, very easygoing. And I definitely think that they really hit, you know, the nail or they hit the nail on the bullet, or however the hell you say it, hit the nail or head on the bullet, something like that. And it is a likable scent. It is a fragrance that I would definitely see myself wearing. It's kind of like a very nice ivory cashmere sweater. So it has that old elegance to it, you know, that old, you know, school charm, but at the same time, it has a lot of modernity to it. So it's, you know, a younger version of the Rothschild wearing it. So I don't know. This description probably doesn't make any sense, but let me tell you that I think you will like this fragrance. It does smell very good. It is very much an iris fragrance with some sandalwood in there, and the white musk is just going to make this fragrance a very lively, beautiful, light, airy scent. And it does have sophistication, it does have refinement to it, but it's very soft. It's very new world. It's not new money, I would say. I think it's old money, but it's the new generation of old money. So definitely let me know what your thoughts on Le Solstice are down below. Also, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more fragrance related content. Let me know what else you guys would like to see on this channel. Do you want me to review the other ones from this collection? Do you want to see anything else from another brand? Let me know all of that down below. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. Until then, take care, have a happy holiday, whatever you celebrate, and stay safe out there and enjoy. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye.